Hello students. So from today we shall start with a new chapter, A Sunny Morning by Serafin and Jacqueline Alvarez Quinter. Okay. So they are named they are from Spanish. So you can see the names being spelled out very difficult. Okay. So they are from Spanish, and this chapter is very interesting, and you shall go back to the memories, and you also might feel the essence of the chapter. Okay, because you all of us will be faced with such a thing in our life. Okay, about friendship, about relationship, and everyone, each and everyone have at least once felt this kind of feeling. Okay, so yes, this chapter is very interesting, and we shall start with it. Okay, so we shall start with the information about the author. Okay, so here it is: Seraphin, 1871 to 1938, and Jacqueline, 1873 to 1944. Alvarez Quintero was Spanish brothers. Okay, they were Spanish brothers. Oh, so there was Spanish brothers known as the Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre. Okay, so they were known as Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre because their contribution to the world of theatre is vast. Okay, huge. So they were celebrated playwrights of the early 20th century. Together they wrote about 200 plays which depict the life, manners and speech of the people of Andalusia and southern Spain. Okay, their popular comedies, many of which have been translated into other languages, contributed to the revival of Spanish theatre. The Flowers, The Merry Heart, 100 Years Ago, The Gallery Slave, and Apple of His Eye are some of their popular plays. So, by this you can understand that they were well known famous writers, playwrights. Okay, so and they wrote plays in Spain, and they talked about life, manners and speech of the people of Andalusia and southern Spain. So most of their plays were about the Spain, the humor, the comedy. Okay, and the life, manners. So I think you also have seen the different plays of they have written in Spanish. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this also is a bit about those two writers, Serafin and Jacqueline Alvarez Quinter. Okay, so they were Spanish brothers as well as Spanish dramatists. Okay, and they choose theatrical career in which they achieved fame. So yes, they was wealthy enough, and their parents supported them to choose theatrical career. Okay, and in which they achieved fame, they achieved famous name, good fame. Okay, and yeah, they have written many plays. Okay, so this also they always wrote as a partnership. Okay, these were the two brothers, Spanish brothers. They always wrote in partnership, they wrote it together. Okay, even after his brother's death in the midst of the civil war on 12th April 1938, Jacqueline continued to write in both their names. So this is how the bond, the relationship was between the two brothers even after the death of Seraphin in civil war. Okay, Jacqueline continued to write in both the names. He was using both the names. Okay, so that's how was deep the brothers' relationship. Okay, so it is a play. So what we are dealing with, A Sunny Morning, is a play, and it is filled with comedy and humor. Okay, reminds us of the golden age. So what do we call as a golden age? Our teenage. Okay, so which you are all in now. Okay, so you people are all in a teenage now. So that is always called as a golden age. So we might have committed many mistakes, many miseries, and yes, we will be well off. I mean, we will play a lot in our teenage, we will enjoy a lot, and many things come in and go out in our teenage. Okay, so that is called as a golden age. So yes, in this play we can see how it is depicted. Okay, so yes, they were always called as golden boys of Madrid theater. So since they have got a good fame, and they have given very uh, good plays to the theater, okay, Spanish theater, they were called as golden boys of Madrid theater. Okay, so the two main characters here in this play are Donna Laura and Donna Gonzalo. Okay, so these were the two main characters. Okay, so in the pre-reading activity, there are two questions. Okay, how does it feel to meet a friend after a long time? So this, yes, we will all be very familiar with this question, because we will always be so excited to meet a friend for whom we have not met for a long time. Okay, so for example, when you get a vacation, okay, summer holidays in your school or in your college, when you have got summer holidays, and soon after the exam, you might have left to your native places or somewhere far. Okay, so when you come back on the reopening day, so how excited you'll be to meet a friend. Okay, to meet your best friend, to meet your group gang. Okay, so that shows the excitement and the happiness, that when will you see that guy, when will you see that friend of yours. Okay, so that is how you'll be so excited, happy, and so on. Okay, so that's how you treat when you meet a friend after a long time. So maybe just think, it is a very short period. Okay, so vacations is a very short period. So but think that so now you have moved from one place to another, and so you are leading your life on your own, so you have completed. So think that you have a school friends, okay, whom you have not met for many years. Okay, school friend, or yeah, maybe that's what we do. So we don't meet school friends very often, and soon after we leave the school, we do go to different colleges, different fields, different areas. So after 10th you will go to PUC, and then degree, and if you proceed, you'll be doing double graduation. Okay, so PG courses, and then you might have got married, you might have children. Okay, so after so many years, think that you have met a school friend of yours, maybe from standard 7, 8, or 10. Okay, so how excited, how happy you feel to see the person. So that happiness is shown in this play. So we shall see. And second question, why do some relationship come to an end? Okay, so why do some relationship, you can also think of it, why do some relationship come to an end? So maybe because of an ego, because of misunderstanding, or because you might have thought that person has committed some mistake, or yeah, sometimes relationship, when we talk about relationship, the first thing we think is about love. Okay, so why does love come to an end? Maybe because of family, maybe because of some other things like caste, religion, community. Okay, all this plays a very important role. Even if we don't give importance to that, our parents will force us to give importance to that. So yeah, so relationship is about that. So and many relationship, it is not just love, it is also friendship. Sometimes due to misunderstanding, you lose a friend and you won't talk to them for years. Okay, so ego, misunderstanding, clash, okay, and family, or something. Okay, some things will make to end a relationship. Okay, so these were the questions. And so you can see a picture here. Okay, so you can see a picture which is very beautiful. So you can assume that it is a park. Okay, so you can assume that it is a park and there is a lady and a man. Okay, so yes, the sunny morning, a sunny morning. So you can see this picture. Okay, and we shall start with a play. A sunny morning is one act play. It is one act play, and by Serafin and Jacqueline Alvarez Quintero. Okay, so brothers, they were called as brothers, and celebrated Spanish playwrights of the early 20th century. Okay, so the story is centered on two old lovers now in their 70s meeting at a park. So you can see this picture. Okay, so assume this picture is in a park and there is a they have set it in the park. Okay, so and these two, assume, okay, so these two are two old lovers. Okay, the man and the lady are two old lovers now in their 70s. So now they are in 70s, their old age. Okay, so they have crossed all their adulthood, teenage, adulthood, middle age. Okay, all that, and now they are in 70s. Okay, and meeting at a park. So they have met in a park and trying to recall their romantic past since they are lovers. So as soon as you see your loved ones, what do you feel, or what do you think? So think that now you have met your lover after so many years, and what is the first thing you recall? Your memories, the days you spent, the places you roamed. Okay, the places you went, and the things you talked. Okay, how nicely, how flourishing or memories those were. Okay, flourishing memories those were, and you always try to remember those small things you did for love. Okay, so yeah, it is just they are just trying to recall their romantic past. And the man is Don Gonzalo. So the man sitting here is Don Gonzalo, and the lady is Donna Laura. Okay, so still here the story is about. So now you have understood that these are the two lovers, and they have met after so long years, and they are in 70s now. Okay, 70s, their age is 70s, and trying to recall their romantic past. They are trying to recall their old days, the days which they spent together. Okay, making love, and they were together. Okay, and the man sitting here is Don Gonzala, and the lady is sitting here is Donna Laura. So this is about the intro to the play. So we shall start with the play in the next class. So yeah, maybe I will be introducing about the characters here. So the characters are Donna Laura, the lady who is sitting on a bench, and Petra, her maid. Her maid is the person who is working at her home, and Don Gonzala is the person who is sitting there. I showed you an image. So here, this person, and Juanito, his servant. Okay, so yeah, we shall stop here and we shall continue in the next class. We shall start with the play. Okay, so yeah.